Here are some IELTS Speaking Cue Card questions with sample answers. Describe a place you like to visit. Sample answer. I'd like to talk about a place that's very close to my heart, and that's the beach in my hometown. I love visiting the beach because it's so peaceful and calming. The sound of the waves and the smell of the salty air always make me feel relaxed. I also enjoy walking along the shore and feeling the sand between my toes. Describe a hobby you enjoy doing in your free time. Sample answer. One hobby I really enjoy is playing the guitar. I've been playing for a few years now, and I find it really relaxing. I like to play all sorts of music, from classical to pop. Playing the guitar helps me to unwind and express myself creatively. Describe a happy memory from your childhood. Sample answer. One happy memory from my childhood is of a family vacation we took to the mountains. I must have been around 8 or 9 years old at the time. We spent our days hiking and exploring, and our evenings sitting around the campfire, roasting marshmallows and telling stories. It was such a magical experience, and one that I'll always treasure. Describe a person you admire. Sample answer. One person I really admire is my grandmother. She's an incredibly strong and independent woman, who has always been there for our family. I admire her kindness, her generosity, and her wisdom. She's always been a source of inspiration and guidance for me, and I feel very lucky to have her in my life. Describe a book or movie that you enjoyed. Sample answer. One book that I really enjoyed reading is To Kill a Mockingbird, by Harper Lee. I read it for school, but I ended up really loving it. The story is set in the Deep South during the 1930s, and it deals with issues of racism and injustice. I found the characters to be really well developed and relatable, and the story was both thought-provoking and engaging. Describe a festival or celebration that is important in your country. Sample answer. One festival that is really important in my country is the Chinese New Year. It's a time when families come together to celebrate the beginning of the new year. We traditionally eat dumplings and fish, and we give red envelopes filled with money to children. It's a really fun and festive time, and I always look forward to it. Describe a place you would like to visit. Sample answer. One place I would really like to visit is Japan. I've always been fascinated by the Japanese culture, and I would love to experience it firsthand. I'd like to visit Tokyo and try all the different foods, visit the temples and shrines, and take a trip to the mountains. I've heard that Japan is a really beautiful country, and I would love to see it for myself. Describe a person who has influenced you. Sample answer. One person who has really influenced me is my teacher, Mrs. Smith. She taught me English when I was in high school, and she was an amazing teacher. She was always so enthusiastic and encouraging, and she really helped me to develop my language skills. But more than that, she taught me the importance of perseverance and hard work. She was a really inspiring person, and I'll always be grateful to her. Describe an important event in your life. Sample answer. One important event in my life was when I graduated from university. It was a really proud moment for me and my family. I had worked hard for 4 years, and it was great to finally achieve my goal. The graduation ceremony was a really special experience, and I'll always remember it. Describe a challenge you faced. Sample answer. One challenge I faced was when I had to learn English as a second language. It was really difficult at first, because I didn't understand anything. But I practiced every day, and I took classes to help me improve. It wasn't easy, but I persevered, and eventually I started to feel more confident. Now, I'm able to communicate fluently in English.